Hello everyone, here's a song that I put together perhaps 20 or 25 years ago. It's about an emigrant who leaves his native land as a youngster and ends up spending several decades in a new country where he never quite makes himself feel at home. He's rather an unhappy man, in fact. I should mention that this is not an autobiographical song, although it does parallel my experience to some degree. But it deals with some of the occasional feelings of not belonging that I think any immigrant to a new country will feel from time to time. Anyway, it's called, appropriately enough, The Misfit, and here it is. The emigrant who lives his life as exile, gazing back on moor and mountain, left behind on beer and bar and crack. He never makes himself at home, he never sees the good. He'll always look for what he's lost and pine for where he stood. Where he stood, he'll always look for what he's lost and pine for where he stood. Not like back home, he's apt to say, for nothing is so fine as when he roamed his native land way back in '69. For 40 years he's struggled in this God-forsaken land, where he's the only one in step, oblivious to the band, where he's the only one in step, oblivious to the band. Well, his family has grown up here, 3 daughters and a son, all children of this land. He roams his name to carry on, yet still he lives for times before, no time for those ahead. His heart remains where he was born, his future with the dead, His heart remains where he was born, his future with the dead. Well, you wonder why he came at all, this man of home denied. A better life, some peace and quiet, some land, some space, some pride. Whatever greener grass he saw has withered in his eyes. This emigrant forever lost in search of Canaan's prize, Canaan's prize. This emigrant forever lost in search of Canaan's prize. And yet were he to go back home, a strange land would he find, a different tongue and different ways from those he left behind. For years make changes sure as miles, and nothing stands so still as the bitter man who knows no home and surely never will, as the bitter man who knows no home and surely never will. Yet Yet many come and many stay, and many make their home in places strange on open range across the raging foam. And happiness is theirs because when push it leads to shove, it matters less the place they live and more the ones they love, ones they love. It matters less the place they live and more the ones they love.